Hi, I'm Essie.
And I'm Elle.
Welcome back to Magic and Mayhem. Hello and welcome to Maze Hall. Also, sorry, it's just me today for this portion. Elle will be in the later portion. I'm so sorry, the camera might be a tiny bit shaky. I will do my best to not. Also thought that we weren't going to have enough books this month to have to roll the dice, and joke's on me, we definitely did. So anyway, I thought I wasn't gonna have very many. I lied, I'm wrong. Starting with XKCD Volume 0. So this is, XKCD is a web comic by Randall Munroe, and as far as I know, this is the only book that's XKCD that's been published that I'm aware of. He does have other books published that you'll have seen in the last haul, the one for April, but I found that this one, I think either on Pango or eBay, I'm not sure which, and I wanted it, so I got it. Next, I have all the Murderbot Diaries, except for the novel, in paperback. Now, do I already own all of these in hardcover? I do, including the novel. But they came out with these stunning paperbacks. I especially love the first one. Incredible. And I needed them. I didn't need them actually, but I wanted them. So also, I prefer reading paperbacks to reading hardbacks. That's just my preference. And I want to annotate these because this is my favorite series of all time. So next I got Love at Second Sight by F.T. Lukens. F.T. Lukens is one of my favorite authors of all time. This is their newest book. It looks really cute. It's like paranormal, murder mystery, romance, from what I'm gathering, which is all of my buzzwords. So very excited for this one. And okay, so this is me trying to set up pretty like Eldos. I got Last Violent Call, which includes Foul Thing, which is the one in the center, and then this Foul Murder, which is the one on the right, and they just come with this slipcover, which is the thing on the left. It's just a slipcover, but look how beautiful this art is. And then there's the back of them. So these are two like short story novellas in this series, and they look really good, and I'm really excited about them. Have I read Valley Fortune? I haven't, but these were so beautiful, and I found this actually. Oh, I'm gonna leave that in. I found these at Ollie's actually for really cheap, like $3. I didn't know that you could get them like separate little books like this, and they're so cute, and I wanted them, so for like $3, I just got them. And then I got the teeniest, tiniest. Let me zoom in. The teeniest, tiniest little book you ever did see. These are normal paperbacks behind it. Well, okay, this one's a hardcover, and that one's a hardcover right there. But the rest are normal paperbacks. Look how teeny this is. This is Waiting for Clark by Annabeth Elbert, which is an author I really enjoy. This is super bad, honestly. They're so heavily inspired by Batman and Superman, and it's really cute. Is it gonna be for everyone? Probably not, but I had a great time with it, and I don't believe that this book was widely physically published. As far as I can tell, she only had like a few copies available of the book, like just at events. So there was only one that I could find, and so I got it because I really liked it. I loved it actually. Okay, and that was supposed to be all for the month, but then Half Price had their 20% off sale. So anyway, I found The Hollow Places by T. Kingfisher, which I wanted the UK cover. This is the UK cover. I think it is stunning. I think it's beautiful. I think it speaks to what the book is about. And I don't think the US cover does that. So I got the UK cover at Half Price for pretty cheap. I'm excited. Like, could I have ordered this from Blackwell's and gotten it shipped? Yes, I could have, but it would have been twice the price. So I was like, let me just grab that. And I'm blaming Half Price's sale because, like, although in fairness, I actually didn't spend any money on any of these because I had like 30 or 35 books that I took in for credit. So I didn't actually spend any money. I just used my credit on all these. So that's a win there, but we've got more. This is the start of the Half Price, by the way. So all these, this one and all the following ones are all the Half Price books. So listen, do I know anything about this book? The Engineer Adventures Lost in the Mushroom Maze. No, I don't. But I saw it, and it looked really cute, and I like the RPG, which is, I believe, what this is, and it just looked really fun, and I liked the texture of it. So I got it to try it, and it has pictures. We will attempt to show you a picture. Killer map, which we love on the end pages. How does Elle do this one-handed? There's like pictures and stuff, and it looks really cute. Then this one Elle found for me because she is incredible. The Cursed Princess Club 3. I have 1 and 2 already. I love the series. I've actually read through number 4 already, but I don't own through number 4. So she found this and she's like, "Oh, Essie, you need it." I'm like, "I absolutely do need it." This is a series. I adore it. There's enough of them though that I am not buying them full price, brand new. I'm waiting until I can find them like at a cheaper, like half price, like at this one, or a little bit at a discount, just because it'd be very expensive to buy them all full price. But I really do love this series. I love these characters. They're so much fun. They're so funny. It's a great time. Okay, and then we got All Our Hidden Gifts and Gifts That Bind Us by Carolyn O'Donoghue. Do I remember who mentioned these originally? No. I want to say it was Rachel at A Model That Reads, but I could be entirely wrong, and if I'm wrong, I'm so sorry. But all I needed to know about these was queer and witchy. That's all I needed to know, and they look really good. Like, and they were very, very cheap. I want to say like $3 or $4 each. And again, I had the credit, so I was like, absolutely, I'm on board for witchy queer good times. So, and I love these covers so much. I don't know what it is about them, but I adore them, so I needed to have them. And then last, but certainly not least, frequently asked questions about the universe. This has been at Half Price Books the last 3 or 4 times I've been in there, and I've consistently talked myself out of it. If you are new to the channel, I have been trying to read more nonfiction because I used to adore nonfiction and I just kind of stopped. And now I'm trying to get back into it, but like in a way, because I was reading like mostly like self-help, which is not what I prefer to read. So I'm getting into nonfiction that I actually enjoy. And I actually majored in science, so I love sciencey things. I love space. I love animals. I love anything that's like sciencey related. So I really had been wanting this, but I hadn't gotten it because it was still like $13, which for our half price is pretty expensive. But I had credit, so I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna get it. Oh, by the way, sorry, ignore the plant. I'll try and get that not in the frame. But that's just a hanging plant. So anyway, if you were wondering what that was. But yeah, so I was excited to actually be able to get it this time. They do have another book called We Have No Idea I'm also interested in, but they didn't have that one there. So I was also actually looking for more of the Randall Munroe books, but they didn't have any of those available either. So I got this one. I know it's very different from the rest of my haul, but I love space. I love the universe. I love dinosaurs. You will see a lot of that as far as nonfiction on my shelves. So also really excited about this one. Yay! So it was my May haul, unless I am a terrible child in like the next 4 days, which I don't believe I have been. So this should be all for me. Okay, later Essie coming back really quick to throw these in to the haul because these came on the very last day of the month. So these are the Delicious Anthologies. In the ebook it's just one, but they are like over 900 pages. So in physical it came in volume 1 and volume 2. And if you see the tabs, no you don't. We're not going to talk about that. I've already read both. I have a problem. In that problem is I freaking love anthologies. So anyway, these came the last day of the month. So okay, I apologize in advance for the camera work because Ella's not here. So this is just me doing this. But here we go. Roll for May. Are you bloody serious? Are you bloody Excuse me? Excuse me, ma'am. This is my Switch case. I thought it would be nice to me. Are you freaking kidding me with this right now? I'm throwing this dice out and I'm getting a different one. What the actual? Is that time again to go over how much I read for May. As you can see, this is May 1st through May 31st now. 23 hours. I believe I was supposed to read for 19. We were overachievers again. I actually didn't know if I was going to make it, but we did. We pulled through at the end of the month. So 23 hours total. A lot of that is, you see a lot at the beginning and a lot at the end of the month. And so this is what I've read during the month. All the ones with stars are ones I've finished. As you can see, a lot of it is taken up by European travel because that was such a long book, but so was a lot of the hours. We did complete that one for Mammoth May and a couple other large books as well. So 2,300 pages almost physically. And again, this is a Bookly app. I only use this for my physical TBR. So if I'm reading physically for my TBR, that's when I use this. I do not use this for library books, and I do not use this for ebooks. This is strictly off my physical TBR. So pretty good for May. Although if I roll another large number for June, I'm writing. Okay, so for June's haul, we're starting with Be Gay, Do Crime, which is a queer anthology that came out at the first part of June, and of course I needed to have it. This is edited by Molly Llewellyn and Crystal Buckley, and the original plan was to get to it during June. That's not going to be the case, but I'm still really excited about it nonetheless. Also, sorry if I'm shaky. Elle is busy today with work, so we're going solo, so sorry if the camera's a little shaky. And then next we have this beautiful edition of Uncharted by Allie Temple from Rainbow Crate. And again, I am not as good as Elle doing this, but beautiful sprayed edges. And end pages. Look at it. Oh my gosh, it's so freaking insane. This is all self-foiling if you can't tell. It is stunning. End papers on the other side. And the back. Also foiling. Octopus! Also, there's the back, so you can see it. So, I was a little unsure about this one, but it's beautiful. And I wanted the other book, which you'll see in just a second. So, but it's gorgeous, and now I am interested in it. So, this is the one I got the box for, because this is Royal Rescue by A. Alex Logan, and this features, I think, a romantic main character. I believe, I'm not sure. And again, a beautiful Rainbow Crate edition. The sprayed edges. Of course, I also dragons, like, of course I had to get it because dragons stuff. This is Smug, by the way. The way I cannot explain to you how much I love these freaking end papers. I am truly obsessed. And then foiled hardcover, of course. And the back is also foiled and beautiful. And then the back of the dust jacket looks like that. Look at the little wolfie. I'm not sure if it's a wolf actually, but it's something and it's adorable, and I'm excited to see what it is. So yes, that was Royal Rescue, and I'm so excited about it. For this next one, we're switching shelves because I wanted it by its friends. So this is Love Is All Volume 8. That's the new one out this year. I think it was only available for a month, so I don't know that it's still out. If it's not, I'm so sorry. But they come out every year, and this is Volume 8. Obviously, it's the 8th time. I did miss getting Volume 6, so I have Volume 5, 7, and 8. But plan to get them every year, so just wanted to show it next to its friends. Yes, I did already read it. Ignore the tabs. Because I love me an anthology. I am weak for anthologies. I don't know what to tell you. Okay, back down where we were. So this is Jet and Leighton by A.D. Ellis. I've actually read this. When did I read this? A year ago, maybe? And then I reread it. I had an ebook of it. Or it was on Kindle Unlimited. I can't remember, honestly. But I loved this. So I went on. And you can actually buy directly from the author. So that's what I did. For literally the same price as it is on Amazon, you can get it signed from the author. Free shipping. So I was like, well, obviously I'm going to do that. I do want to continue reading in this series. This is a series. I want to continue on. But yeah. So I got that one. So next I got Front Desk by Kelly Yang. This was influenced by Gavin at Gavin Reads It All. This is one of the middle grade series he really enjoys. I happened to see it at a thrift store for like $1. So I was like, why not? I think it's a trilogy, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, and editing me will correct it. But yeah, it looks really cute, and always looking for more middle grade, so thought I'd try it. And then we have my only other pre-order this month, which is Nothing Special, Volume 3, Pride and Pompousness. This is by Katie Cook. I love Nothing Special. I eat it up. I have the first two. I read them. The second one ended on a cliffhanger. So I'm very excited to get into this one and see what happens. But it's very cute and very sweet. And just a very good time. A silly, goofy good time. They do handle some darker topics sometimes though. So especially like in the first one. So be aware of that. But yeah, I love this. I think it's a great time. And actually the last thing I got for June is Who'd Have Thought by G. Benson. This is the Rainbow Crate edition. Now, I missed the month that had this, but they did have it available in their shop to buy. So I missed out on this, but my library had it. Well, the Queer Liberation Library had it on Libby. It was like a several month wait, so it finally got to me. And I read it. I obsessed with it. I love it so much. It's maybe one of my new favorite sapphic stories. It is slow burn. It is very cute and very sweet. They both work in a hospital. And so sprayed edges are freaking cute. Here's the end pages. They're a little more purple than they're coming across in camera, but they're purple end pages. Then look at the freaking foiling hardcover. That is Frank. Frank is incredible. Frank is very grumpy and in the story a lot. And we love Frank. And then there's the back of the hardcover. And then the back of the dust jacket. And yeah, that was all the books I got in June. Did pretty good this month.
This was a gift specifically from a certain other person who has a name that starts with E, and next letter is S, and also an S. Anyway, so I have already read this, but I did not have a copy of it until now. It's the last book in a series. I do not own the rest of the series. This was my favorite book in the series. And Essie really badly just wanted me to have a monster romance on my shelves. So here it is. And then I got Supernatural Nevermore, and Supernatural Witches Canyon, and Supernatural Bone Key. And I got Muse Squad. This is the first one. And I got Dark Rise, which I have read, and I've read the second one. And the third one isn't out, so I obviously haven't read that yet. And I got Grandmaster of Demonic Cultivation, number 5. I am missing 4, however. But I still got 5 because I found it on sale, so that's what you do. And since I liked the first one so well, obviously, I got the Sinister Booksellers of Bath, which is the second one in the series. So, looking forward to reading this. So that was my May haul. And I got Nancy Drew, Mysterious Letter, which is number 8. And yes, I do occasionally grab up Nancy Drew books. Mostly because I used to have the whole set when I was a kid, and they were sadly destroyed and thus are deceased. So occasionally I will still pick them up now to, relive my childhood. And as such, I got another one, which this one is number 55. And then I've had this one on pre-order for a while. Been eagerly awaiting when I would finally get this. Static is definitely one of my favorite superheroes. From what I don't remember when I started watching the show, but I was younger, and Static remains top tier. And I got Harvest House, which I like the cover a lot. It's very cool. And then I got Wonder Woman, because of course I did. Saw it, picked it up, obviously. So there's my haul. I am pleased. And also, I got most of these books secondhand. I think I got them all secondhand. So even extra, but wait, I lied. Static was a pre-order.
Oh, by the way, for all of you watching, we have changed our method. This is how we roll now.
Yes.
But also, we have not yet, it's the 20-somethingth.
23rd.
We have not yet rolled for this month. So, therefore, we could in fact be fucked.
We're in danger.
I don't even think you
Focus.
can.
There we go.
Don't even think you can see
The
the
pretty
swirlies.
swirlies.
You can see the dice though.
You can see the some of the glitter. There's more than it's showing, but
Okay.
so
So glitter
beautiful.
and the rising of 7. You'll have to.
7. You can see it. Yay! Okay.
Shake, shake, shake.
You.
Wait, is that a 1?
That's a 1. Finally. Finally, it loves me. It's gonna try and turn to 7. It was 1 though. Y'all saw.
It was.
Yes.
It was a 1.
Yes.
It was a 1. We saw the 1.
Finally, my streak is broken.
And for a change, yes, you
In a
didn't
good
get
way.
a 19 or a 20.
Oh. Yeah, I
So.
love this bottle. By the way, this is a new bottle.
This we just.
Elle made it. I didn't do anything. It's beautiful, and I love it now. We're best friends. This is my Bookly app if you are new. Bookly is what I use to, this is not sponsored, it's just what I use to track my physical TBR reading only. This does not include ebooks, this does not include library books. This is physical TBR books only. And so I have updated already to say June 1st through June 30th, which took several tries because they've changed everything. Sorry. And as you saw, I actually got a 1. That never happens. Ever. I actually got 1. But as you can see, time read so far. I don't know why it says so far, because June is over, but 11 hours and 54 minutes. So that is what I read for June. It says down, because I obviously had to read, I think, 20 for the month before, 19 for the month before, so this is technically down. But anyway, this is all in the beginning of the month. We were high anxiety for the end of the month, so most of the books I read at the end of the month were ebooks. So that's, what I read, and how many hours?
Thanks for listening to Magic and Mayhem. All right, bye.